Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to see the question answers of chapter 10. First of all, answer these questions. Question number 1. Who are the two men mentioned in the poem? Why are they called outlaws? The answer is Billy the Kid and Clyde Barrow are the two men mentioned in the poem. They are called outlaws because they both were involved in lot of robberies and killing. Question number 2. Why do you think the dead man speak to the living man? The dead man is talking to the living man because they both are from the same profession. Both of them are outlaws. The police and the judiciary is looking for them. The dead man know about the pain and how everything is going to end. The living man is also fighting for the survival like the dead man. They both were the same kind of professionals and the end of their lives will be similar. The dead man experienced that ending and he is warning the living man. That is the reason why the dead man is speaking out of his experience to the living man. Question number 3. Identify the figure of speech in the line and Billy spoke to the Barrow boy. The answer is Billy the Kid is speaking to Clyde Barrow, and here the poet is describing Clyde Barrow as Barrow boy. Billy called Barrow as Barrow boy because Clyde Barrow in his car is traveling to the west in order to find out a peaceful and calmful life. Billy the Kid, who died already, is warning Barrow boy that if you travel through this way, you want to face death by machine guns. Billy is calling Barrow as a child who is not able to identify the dangers ahead. Question number 4. In what directions did Billy and Clyde move on? The answer is Clyde Barrow moved towards the east and Billy the Kid moved towards the west. Question number 5. What do the last two lines of the poem say about men like Billy and Clyde and why? The answer is people like Billy and Clyde become outlaws just because of their suffering in their childhood and in their life. They want to survive and they want to lead a good life. In order to have a better life, they started to steal small gas stations and grocery shops. The life situations compelled them to do all these things. For having little food, they want to hurt other people and they want to loot others. The whole life they had was without peace and without rest. Because of not having enough life situations for survival, they committed crimes that took out the peace from their hearts. After effects of this crime was a run without rest. Otherwise, the people or police will catch them. So they had a life of no peace and no rest. It was just because of the poor life they had. Now we will move to exercise number B. Answer the questions with the reference to context. Question number 1. And the dead man talked to the living man under the morning star. Question A. Who was the dead man and who was the living man in these lines? Billy the boy was the dead man and Clyde Barrow was the living man in these lines. Question number B. What was the time of the day when the two men met? How can you say so? The answer is Billy the Kid and Clyde Barrow met before the sunrise. Morning star stands for the planet Venus, visible in the eastern sky before sunrise. By taking the line under the morning star, we can say that Clyde Barrow and Billy the Kid met early morning before the sunrise. Question number C. Describe the men's choice of transport. The answer is there are two men in this poem. One is Billy the Kid and the other one is Clyde Barrow. Billy the Kid's choice of driving was a pinto horse. Clyde Barrow's choice of traveling was a motor car, a little grey car. Answer the questions with the reference to context. Number 2. For the men who live like you and me are playing a losing game. Question number A. What kind of life did the two men live? The answer is that two men live a life of outlaws. They committed a lot of criminal activities. They both were considered as two American notorious criminals. They theft a lot of shops and they killed a lot of people. They both were facing a lot of false accusations too. Question number B. Why did Billy say that they were playing a losing game? The answer is they were playing a losing game just because at the end of their day they had no peace and they had no rest. The police will catch them and kill them. The police is searching for Clyde Barrow and waiting to punish him without mercy. So Billy the Kid said they are playing a losing game. They are not going to survive or succeed in their life. Question number C. Why, according to Billy, is there no escape even in death for people like them? The answer is people like Billy and Clyde, those who are outlaws, have no escape even in death. In their life, they want to face a lot of criticisms and punishments, and their death itself is a punishment. Clyde Barrow and his partner Elizabeth was being killed. At that time, Clyde Barrow was just 22 years old. He was being killed because of his crimes and the false accusations on his head that he killed a lot of police and civilians. So, according to Billy, the life is without escape, and even in death there is no escape because everything is a punishment for them. Question number D. What warning did Billy give Clyde? The answer is Billy gave the warning that they are playing a losing game. Billy said to Clyde Barrow that someday the police will find him and he is traveling to the road which got the shadow of death. That was the warning Billy gave to Clyde. Dear students, write these all question answers into copy. Thank you.